When I was a kid in a small Russian town, I was obsessed with Lego. I just loved building. And 20 years later, after living in a few countries, working at big companies, failing a few businesses and starting over again from zero several times, I document my journey of building in public. And you will see it all here on this channel. Every day I work hard on my business, my mind and my body. I meet like-minded people and learn how to use the camera. And in this video, one important pitch, one big conflict and one major step forward. So stick around and enjoy the vlog.
Even if I feel compressed, go lower.
So hard to see from the moment we arrive.
Another beautiful day in Bali. Today is Monday and I have so much to share. The last couple of weeks were mostly calm and focused. For a while I wasn't really happy with my quality of sleep, and also I felt that I create a lot of stress in my life which was absolutely unnecessary. And in the end of May I just told myself, okay, let's make one step back and let's prioritize health, let's prioritize my calmness, let's prioritize my inner peace. And the last couple of weeks I was sleeping so well, I was surfing way more. I started to prioritize things which are really important for me, as my health, as my peace of mind, and also my hobbies, my passions. So I wanted to really bring peace back to my life, and I started to listen to my intuition a bit more carefully and just trust myself a bit more. Again, I started to cultivate this trust that everything will be great and I'll figure things out, and I don't need to think about how exactly it happens. I just need to believe and do my best. And so far it's been working great, even though there are a lot of things to be stressed about. And especially at the times when I feel lonely or I feel very, very challenged, I appreciate YouTube community so much. And thanks everyone who supports this video, who subscribes to the channel, who leaves comments or books a call with me. And also thank you everyone who reaches out to my Instagram DMs. The thing which I appreciate the most about YouTube is the opportunity to connect with like-minded people, like for example Steven. He's another creator entrepreneur living in Bali, and he reached out to me a few weeks ago, and the other day we finally met and we had an amazing vibe, we had an amazing conversation. And this is something which motivates me to publish more videos, to continue doing this, even though the growth is very slow, even though it requires a lot of effort. I believe the level of connection which you can build on YouTube with other people, it cannot be replicated in any other social media. In my previous video, I shared that I'm working on a new project and I was supposed to have a meeting with potential investor. So I took some time to prepare like a very nice pitch deck, and I outlined all potential opportunities for partnership. And I was really nervous because, you know, it's not some internet fund or it's not somebody like far away. It's somebody who we know personally, so I was feeling like the stakes a bit higher. And I asked for feedback from my friends who have experience like in the investing game. So the meeting went very well and I get really nice feedback. But to be honest, no matter what he says, I already see it as a huge victory because first of all, I got initial validation. Secondly, I'm proud of myself that I just show up in front of the door, that I got the idea and executed very fast, and I basically again showed integrity with myself. I didn't sit on this idea for a while, I just went straight away to get this validation. And I'm also happy about the fact how I managed everything. I think it was a high agency move, and the more high agency move I will have in my life, the stronger this muscle will become. This February, around my birthday, I had absolutely low motivation to work on my business. I was feeling totally burned out, but I gave myself a promise. In Q2, so until July, I will give my 10 out of 10. I'll try everything to make it work. And if I don't get the momentum with a full peace of mind, I'll be ready to move on. I think it's very important to set like a clear deadline, give you 12 out of 10, and some things they're just not meant to work. And now we're heading to the second half of June, and I'll be honest with you guys, for the last couple of weeks, I didn't do any outreach, I didn't do any sales, I didn't have any sales calls, because in my mind and also in my vision for the future, I'm done with that. I think I've been working very hard for almost 2 years, and I think I tried everything. I tried to copy what works for others. I tried to invent new ways which would work for me, and I would say so far none of them paid off. There was a situation recently, I had like a major conflict with one of my clients. It was a massive misunderstanding, but instantly they started to go very personal, they started to poke me, they tried to offend me, and I spent like 2 days, I didn't work, I was just like answering their emails because I wanted to kind of sort out this conflict. I wanted us to remain very professional and deliver this project in a way which both of the sides are happy. There is a video with David Beckham which I saw like years back. It's like a prank video where his best friend tries to prank him, and he intentionally designed the whole situation in a way that he'll make David Beckham so pissed and so angry, but this guy didn't lose his face. There was the team of actors like trying to get under his skin. They were like trying to play on his nerves, but he acted like a real gentleman. He was polite with them, he was very kind, even though obviously he was very pissed.
He's being so polite, even though it's terrible.
And I've been thinking a lot about this video when this potential client tried to offend me or they tried to poke me. I thought it's extremely important to stay professional and not lose my face, but this was another, like, I don't really care about this relationship because it happens sometimes in business, it's totally fine, but this was another sign for me that I don't direct my energy in the correct way. And when I think about my financial goals and the amount of money which I want to earn every month, I have like a panic attack if I think that I have to earn it in the only way which I know, through the agency. Because the amount of money which I want to earn, and if I earn it in such a difficult way, it's going to be a miserable life, even in Bali. And this brings me to the main point of this video. I decided not to wait for the response from this investor. I decided to act high agency and just start building. As I said before, this project fits perfectly to my ikigai. It's about fitness, it's about AI, it's an amazing product for community. I feel very excited and very curious about this. So I shouldn't wait until adults allow me to work on that. I just open my laptop and start building a prototype. So in the last week I did product discovery, initial prototype, user testing, interviews. I assembled a pitch deck to apply for Startup Accelerator in Singapore, and with every micro step to the right direction, I feel more integral, more fulfilled, and also more passionate about this thing. Now on, there will be two kinds of videos on this channel. Vlogs, in which I show my life in Bali, my passion, share my thoughts, and basically I will share everything what makes me, me, and Building in Public, where I will show real frameworks, technology, and business processes, and basically behind the scene of building a startup. In the first behind the scenes video, I will share my product discovery process, how I built a prototype, which technology I used, also what are my design principles, and of course the learnings from the first user tests. I'll tell you more about my application to Accelerator and in general how I see the future of this project. If you like this video and you want to learn more about my life and my business, subscribe to this channel. And as always, I invite you to book a call with me. There is a link in the description. It's not a sales call, it's just an opportunity for us to get to know each other. Stick around for behind the scenes Building in Public videos, and I will see you very, very soon.